Good evening, guys. I'm happy to connect with you on one more session of AMA, weekly session of AMA that we have. It's good to connect with you all again this week. Uh, Let me wait for some more time before a lot of people join in. I know we are continuing with weeks of volatile market, not a great market to be holding your position or trading, but still, let's also try to see how to navigate this market. While we are discussing that, let's also try to see how to build your portfolio during this market. So let's discuss all that and let's start welcoming people here. Hi, Rajan. Good to see you as always. Rajan seems to be one of the first guys in most of my sessions to log in. Thanks, Rajan. Thanks for joining in. Happy to see you here. Uh, Let me wait for some more time before we see more people coming in. And then let's begin our session. So, I would also want to understand your views of the market, guys. I know a lot of people talking about fears of recession in US, and um, usually the governments take a stance of not allowing recession, but this government seems to be taking some tough stance here. A lot of volatility in the market, not because of the crypto ecosystem undergoing something, but globally the outlook seems to be a bit worrying, right? So that is something we'll also talk about that. Um, let's also discuss during this period how you're going to make your portfolio, what are the strategies you're all following. Hi, Nick versus. Good to see you here. Nick versus, you're holding Shiba Inu with some meme coin. Rajan, meme coins are dead. Buying BTC and BNB. I'm with you, Rajan. Nice to be here, Omeka Ken. Happy to see you here, Omeka. Some new faces I'm noticing this time. It's good to see you all. Krishnamurti D, good evening. Good to see you here. We're just waiting for a lot of people to join in. And once they join in, I know it's a worrying market. It's a lot of uh, volatility there. BTC last week went down to, if I'm not wrong, till 70, 78K. And then it's recovered post that. But somewhere we are noticing that it's dallying between the 80 85K mark, and obviously along with it we are noticing a lot of other coins and tokens which are also facing a lot of heat while BTC is trying to find its level. Been a worrying time for ETH holders. It's still gone down below $2,000. It's reeling at 1920 dollars. But yes, it's not been a great year at all for Ethereum holders. Uh, uh, but yeah, as a coin, it's something when still a lot of people are bullish about. Suddenly, a lot of actions seem to be not happening in Ethereum, but uh, if there are a lot of institutional players who have invested in a token, apart from Bitcoin, it has been Ethereum, which a lot of institutional focus has gotten into. But somewhere in the recent times, it has not been having the bullish trend uh, as even Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people are actually started looking at tokens which are beyond Ethereum. We're definitely noticing a lot of investments that's gone into Solana, which has comparatively performed well than Ethereum. But again, in a fundamental level, does it mean Solana has started doing better than Ethereum? Is something that we'll have to wait and watch, because it's not an easy game to beat Ethereum. Ethereum has got a very large ecosystem, from the DApp ecosystem to liquidity, in the DApp ecosystem and in the DeFi protocols. It's the highest liquid DeFi zone which is currently in the market. So it is not easy to write off Ethereum quickly, but still Ethereum has to perform a lot. Ethereum has to perform in prices a lot. That is something that we'll have to wait and watch. Now, quickly on markets, yes, Trump's trade wars have affected not just equity markets and not just bond markets. They've also affected crypto markets because the general sentiments, people are not sure. Though Trump has shown a lot of positive uh, messages, news in the crypto space, uh, not that is not taking much of a stand when it comes to prices. People are still worrying if the general global market is going to be very volatile in the next few months. Now there is also a question if US is going to undergo recession because of all the activities that is happening, and if and that's one more thing. People are also trying to raise these worries to push the government to reduce the interest rates, because that's what ideally governments do when there is a fear of recession. They start making funds flowing in easily, and when the fund flow gets in, usually is the equity markets and the crypto markets that will start doing good. So uh, one other thing we should watch out for is the US government reducing the interest rates. Apart from what's going to happen in the crypto space, this is something that is crucial. And also on the trade wars, if the countries, majorly US, which is fighting with other countries on tariffs, if they are going to take a step back, or people are going to understand this is the new normal and then relax it out. Now, Krishnamurti has said, yes, US government has a sizable stake in BTC according to Trump. Sounds so supportive. You're right. I think it is 200,000 bitcoins that they've taken under the reserve. Now, obviously, the market had a bit of question there, because earlier they thought that they're going to have new tokens that they'll be purchasing to get it into reserves. There was a little bit of disappointment wherein the market thought, in the thought process, because what Trump had done was already the seized BTC is what he had converted into reserve. He said that he'll be doing the same with other assets as well. Now it still looks unclear if this is the only asset that he'll be considering for the reserve, or is the government looking for additional reserves. But having said that, guys, during the last uh, summit, I mean, the summit the crypto summit that happened in the Oval Office, it was the first ever time you're seeing the president sitting along with other crypto players in US and giving out some positive outlook of the market. Now, one of the key things that he was pointing out at some favorable regulations. We're not sure if it is stablecoin regulations or the overall regulations being tabled by the end of August. So there is a time frame that was given, which is very, very positive, on the regulatory framework being submitted, which will then be acted upon. Now, with the time frame in consideration, again, I would think that a lot of players would be working towards post regulations, how the market is going to be. So they'll be building a lot, they'll be working a lot with US players. Now, yes, Rajan's question on altcoins. Now, since there is a lot of confusion around, or a lot of volatility around BTC, altcoins have definitely taken a lot of hit. Now, uh, I would I would generally have a suggestion that checking on the stability of BTC is much more a clear indicator when you're investing into altcoins. Now, it more or less looks like BTC is having a volatile swing between 80 and 85K. Definitely on a comparative basis, BNB seems to have performed better this week. with more than 10 percentage. I think it's 10 or 11 percentage growth that they've had. Solana has stabilized this week, not having steep drops like what Ethereum had, and all other tokens definitely have been holding their particular zone. Just that we're seeing new entrants in top 10 like Picoin. Obviously, a lot of pros and cons and pies that we can talk about. Now, apart from that, not a great story elsewhere. Maybe uh, Telegram ton token holders, or ton, how you call it. I think you guys would be a bit happy seeing a growth in the tokens that you were holding. Now, that's the general outlook of the market. The fear is definitely high because uh, the general thought process, what people had thought was, post or around the crypto summit, there will be a good pump beyond 90K, but the markets have not done that. Uh, uh, and that has created a general fear. But apart from this, guy, in the long-term perspective, Bitcoin looks very, very strong and bullish. Now, post seeing the support from Trump, you're definitely noticing a lot of countries looking at following what Trump has done. We've definitely seen a lot of discussions happening about even those other countries should have a crypto reserve. Definitely, we noticed recently South Korea saying that they are not looking at having a crypto reserve, but it's good to notice that a lot of discussion has started happening now. Even in the Indian government, there were a few comments that they're looking at stable coin use cases. They're looking at what's happening in the other parts of the world in crypto, and they're trying to see if they can include all that in their position paper. So the long term aspect of crypto definitely, or Bitcoin definitely looks very strong. But in short term, I suggest it's going to be a bit of a volatile zone. Aaron, market is dull. Please share advice, sir. I know, Aaron, it is a dull market. People who like doing swing trades, it's good for them, right? But you'll have to be very, very active if you're one who's trying to do a swing trade in this market, where you buy and sell smaller quantities, but it's tedious in place. Your profitability, you'll be realizing it later. But yeah, it's your strategy that you have to look at. But apart from that, people are having long-term outlook. The tokens, a lot of tokens, there are gems which are lying at very low price. If you're someone who can deal with the short-term volatility, and if you're someone who's gotten those funds, which in short term you're not worried about, that's ideally what you should do in crypto, then this market is something where you should be picking up gems and holding it, right? Because the prices are good. I hear a lot of people in the equity markets are also doing the same, where they're finding a lot of tokens or a lot of stocks at a good price and then they're holding. Now, Krishnamurti, how is tokenization? Hi, Lokesh, good to see you here. Krishnamurti D, how is tokenization of real estate taking place? See, there are some projects which are happening in government level projects. I think Telangana was one, West Bengal, they did something. Uh, but it has two issues. One, there's a lot of regulatory intervention that has to happen in that project because it has multiple legs, right? Now, you go tokenize the project, but how do you give a legal status to the token, right? Now, there are other steps, like, for example, when you're tokenizing it, how is the stamp duty paid, right? There are a lot of moving parts in tokenizing real estate, which needs a lot of regulatory intervention. So now that is why it is going in a slow pace. But it's a continuous discussion, frankly. A lot of governments are talking about it and discussing with a lot of players. Maybe not very soon, but you will see a lot of people trying to do smaller projects in that space. Location, I need to buy amount and sell amount in 2022, 23. Please provide early today was last day to submit my reply to IDR. I told this issue to Virgin, so I told him to wait. Oh, Lokesh, I think you have some particular issue of yours. I think Arjun, if you're connected with him, please be connected with him or any of our supporting members. Uh, we'll definitely be doing the best we can for our customers. So yeah. So yes, so that's on this. Thanks, Krishnamurthy. Anytime. I think there are a couple of interesting things which are happening, uh, which could long term affect crypto prices. Now, people are building your portfolio. Now, build your portfolio thinking that in short term you will have volatility. Now, what does that mean? That means that the fund that you're going to get in, don't get in those funds that you will be quickly trying to encash within the next 3 months. It is a very, very critical and tough market. You're going to make your bets, which might not work or which might work, right? So don't get in those funds where you think that quickly you'll have liquidated and you're trying to see some profits in a short term. That's going to be very tough. Timing the market in the next 3 months is going to be very, very tough, right? But long term, yes. So please take care of it. Master Play 3, sometimes the UI is lagging and order delays. Okay, I'll definitely look at it. Master Play 3, we actually put in some process to check if we are having any of these issues. But still, thanks for pointing it out, Master Play 3. I'll definitely go and check with my tech team on this. Shaileshyam, the market is boring. When will the next bull leg will happen in your part of? See, Shailesh, I'm with you. It's a swinging market going between a price range. It's a price ranged market, as people call it. Uh, Frankly, don't get me wrong, we are already in a bull market. This bull market is one of the most different bull markets if you've been in other bull markets earlier. This also means that crypto as a product is maturing, right? When in a mature product, we're going to have prolonged bull markets and corrections within the bull markets, right? We are in a new phase, Shailesh, is the way I see it. It is not going to be like like earlier, 1.5 years, 2 years of bull market and then a bear market and then bull bear. Maybe we are entering into a new phase where we're going to have a longer bull market, with corrections that keep happening in between, right? Ideally, that's how this bull market is going to be, right? There's going to be like how you saw when the ETFs came in, when the markets went up, and how you again saw when the president elections were happening, how the market went up. I think we're going to have these sprouts up and down, corrections up and down, up and down. That's going to keep happening. Now we are entering into that zone where there's going to be a prolonged bull phase. Trust me, you're in a bull market. Now, this is not going to be a push in which is going to be lasting for long. This phase of volatility is going to have good news that's going to turn out, at least in the next quarter, as I would see it. The current phase is mainly affected nothing to do with crypto ecosystem. It has everything to do with the global ecosystem showing not so great signs. So put your bet in a way when the crypto markets have some trouble. See, for example, when the Luna crash happened, when the FTX issue happened, there was issues within the ecosystem because of which the market went into a bear. We are not seeing all that now. The markets are stronger. The uh, lot of factors are looking very strong, right? If the global market was not as unhealthy as it is right now, we would be having one of the biggest runs that could have happened in the crypto space, with whatever Trump is doing. A Master TDS, no. I don't think we have an update. I don't think the government is uh, doing something on that soon, right? But if there's some discussion which is going, that will definitely affect you all guys. I'll definitely keep you updated, but nothing as of now. I know the tax. I mean, it's year end. I mean, financial year end. It's March ending. Based on your trades that you've done, you should be filing your taxes. Uh, Definitely, you guys will be starting to have a lot of questions around taxation. I'll definitely have a session on that. On general terms, please understand, uh, there is a 30 percentage tax that you have to be paying on profits. Okay. Um, and there is 1% TDS anyway we have deducted and we have paid it against your PAN number in your income tax portals. So please do file your returns. In most of the cases, I've noticed that when people have filed their returns, they were able to claim some return money back. A lot of people, since they're not filing, they're not able to claim their funds back. Please don't do it. Please go file your returns. In a lot of cases, you will notice that you're gonna get your fund back because the market has been in a bull this year, at least in the beginning. So you are definitely paid a lot of TDS. You are gonna get some returns. So please go file your returns. So and don't forget, there's a third clause, no offset of losses. I know it is a very, very, very tough one. Uh, you cannot offset your loss. That's what it is. I hope that all your profits come much more and beyond that. Gurdon, good to see you here, Gurdon. I was actually starting to miss you that you're not here. If we receive crypto as payment, do we need to pay 30% tax or TDS? How are crypto chai shops are working now getting payments in crypto? See, crypto chai shops, Gurdon, it's more of a marketing gimmick. Uh, Not more than that. But yes, if you're receiving payments, it'll be straightforward 30%. Now, you could definitely talk to your auditor and see if you can uh, minus cost. You can have a word with your auditor. Uh, if you can minus business costs associated because it's a business receivable, it will be working differently than a normal crypto retail receivable or crypto buy and sell. So you definitely talk to your auditor. I think you can try to do some reductions there, but I'm not sure. You have to talk to your auditor. You can try to find a framework where you can reduce your taxation from 30%. Is what I think. So yes, that's quickly from my side, guys. Ideally, in this market, don't have a lot of volatile portfolios. Reduce. I know. I think last week, uh, a few of the memes were showing some movements, but ideally, don't have a portfolio where it is a lot of meme coins. There's going to be heavy volatility market. So try to move a lot towards the large capital market coins. Uh, so please make sure your portfolio has lesser volatile crypto assets. Ideally, reduce the memes, have more large cap coins. Gurdon, does there any plans to open chai shops under the name of Giottus? Why not, Gurdon? Let me also do some good marketing gimmicks. Let me have some chai shops that I open which will receive payments in crypto. Yeah, I think I should do it. Let me do it. Yeah, why not? Omake Ken, please tell us more about Pi Network. I mean, I think you guys know more about it. It's been the longest crypto that has been in people's mobile that they were not sure what to do with it. Now they've launched their chain. I think they have a lot of promises that they have to keep. They have to build the ecosystem more definitely. Um, uh, they can't just keep relying on the fact that people can mine in their mobile. It's not a use case, right? So definitely they'll have to build a lot of use case. Uh, Definitely, we as an exchange, whatever the customer wants, we support. Um, yeah, they have a lot of use cases that they'll have to bring it in. Sharan Kumar, why can't we withdraw ADA and few other coins? ADA, you're not able to withdraw? Let me give a quick check. We don't have ADA withdrawals open. I was under the impression we have Cardano open. Okay, okay. See, interesting. We could actually enable it. Let me look into Cardano. We can see. Basically, it all goes by if if there are not many people who are withdrawing or depositing in a particular token, see, we as an exchange also have to run nodes, do a lot of spends to ensure that we provide deposit and withdrawals of particular wallets. But having said that, currently in India, we are the ones who provide the largest array of crypto deposits and withdrawals. Though people claim that you can buy and sell a lot of coins, they don't have supports for tokens. But we made sure we provide the largest support. Maybe I'll. If there's any particular token that you feel that we have to enable it, let me know. We'll also check cost and technical feasibilities of enabling it and quickly do it. So that's one thing we can do. The other thing, it's about maintaining the wallet supports, and that should make some economic sense, isn't it, Sharon? If not many people are withdrawing and depositing a particular token, then it makes it uh, not a very expensive thing to maintain, right? So that's the ideal reason. Nothing more than that. Shivang Kamboj, hire me, sir. Please, Shivang, please forward your resume to support@giottus.com. They will forward to us. Uh, we'll definitely be happy to look into your profile. Yeah. Um, Shivang, a growth guide this side. Sure, Shivang, please forward your resume. We'll definitely be looking for people who can do good in performance marketing and growth and other zones. So, yeah. Krishnamurti D, sir, what to do if an exchange delist a coin? Is it gone? See, Krishnamurti, yes. I'll put it this way. See, exchanges every now and then have to take a tough call on delisting tokens. Majorly, it happens for two reasons, right? Uh, we notice suddenly there's no activity in the coin, or the coin itself comes up with a decision on uh, certain decisions that will not be very comfortable for an exchange to keep holding it. So in that scenario, we just have two options in front of us: let you withdraw the tokens and delist it, or if the withdrawal support could not be provided at that point in time, we generally liquidate the tokens to INR and then provide you balance. And this happens only in those tokens which there are not much actions happening, right? Doesn't happen at majority of tokens. Hardly less than a percentage of the tokens we do such activities. That's the only thing we can do here. Ramakrishna Rekha, we can do investment in top 10 rank coin market cap. That is ideal, Ramakrishna. You're doing the best bet. And at this point in time, the market prices of a lot of these tokens are also comparatively lesser than what it was previous. You should consider that, and then that's one strategy you can definitely try to do. Sharon Kumar, thank you. Binance is paying flexible or locked coins if we hold it for some time. Why can't we add this feature in? So, see, we are trying to do that through our, if you notice, there are fixed rewards that we provide. We are planning to increase token offerings there in fixed rewards and staking products. So definitely, we already have few, but we'll be increasing it drastically in the months going forward with better returns. So great, uh, great to see you guys giving a thought on the market and trying to see how to play this market. It is this market which usually defines how your future returns are going to be. It is not those people who brought it high talk about what great returns they got in crypto, but it's those people who bought it low, the best bets that they made, which have given them greater returns. So do things strategically. See if you can make some good bets at this point in time. And these bets, whatever you're going to make, please understand these are long-term bets. The market is going to be volatile in short term. So a lot of your bets, it may work, may not work. It cannot be really good in timing in this market, which is very volatile, which is driven by global forces, not by crypto forces, guys. So please make long-term bets here. So that's from me, guys. Good to connect with you all. It was a great session I had. Feedback on UI lag, I'm definitely taking it up and I'm discussing with people internally. So till we connect next week, let's hope that the markets are kind to us this week. Till we connect to next week on a similar AMA. Thanks for connecting, everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.